Luxury is multi-dimensional, and who better than Mercedes-Benz India to know the meaning of that, which is why it is now launching two different cars in that same segment. One, which is uber luxurious, absolute the pinnacle of what luxury is, the definition of it all. Yes, Mercedes Maybach GLS600. And then there is, of course, a bit of luxury and a bit of performance. This one, the S63 Performance. What do both of them have in common? Luxury. But they have a lot of difference when it comes to offerings. And that's exactly what we are going to look at. Now, the Maybach GLS600 first launched in 2021, and this one is the facelift. There are a few changes which make it a bit more different. You can see the new front grille, the new front bumper, and of course the Maybach near the air inlets. Now, all of that is new, makes it look different, not too much chrome splashed on it, hence the elegance aspect comes to it. Now, on the silhouette side, it's still the same story, but a lot of options on the inside. So let's go and check that out. Now, not a lot of changes on the inside, and that's a bit disappointing because, you know what, we've been seeing the growth of Mercedes-Benz cars, as in the evolution of Mercedes-Benz cars, and frankly, well, the bigger screens, the hyper screens and everything, you know, we expected more. But clearly, you don't get that here. The hyper screen would have made a lot of difference. But then again, it's not bad at all because this is the 7th generation of the NTG version. So great on you know, the way it functions and the functionality. Of course, MBUX is part of all of this. But the part which actually makes this shine is the use of leather, the use of wood, and the use of other materials. It's all so top-notch. Oh, and these seats are the pinnacle of comfort. I don't want to get out, frankly. In a Maybach, the rear seat is the place to be. This is where everything happens. The elegance, opulence, whatever I was describing to you earlier, the comfort, everything, it's basically turned to max right here. This is why you have this big screen where you can see your media, entertainment. But if you just want to switch this off, you can do that and just use this tablet on the go, really quick, and you get everything at your disposal, right from your massage seat functions to ambient lighting to even the options to basically turn on the radio, etc. But you know what? This place is more or less like a spa for you. You can just put your feet down, relax, and be extremely comfortable. Now, yes, there's a bit more when it comes to optional extras, and those are filled to the brim. So you get a lot of optional extras, including a fridge. Now, that fridge is placed right here with options to even have 2 champagne flute glasses. It's excellent. It's something that you can buy as an optional extra, and it does not come with the car. So yes, for those looking for it, you definitely will get one. You have wireless charging right here and everything that you want at your disposal right here. Why would I want to get out of this car then? So while you guys take a look at the rest of the interiors, I'll take a short break. Now, the Maybach GLS600 gets a 4-liter engine. We will of course get you a detailed review of how this drives, what it feels like, and is it great on the roads, is it great off-road as well. A bit of it. It's not a full-blooded off-roader, but still a soft roader is what we are looking at. All that said, it also gets an integrated starter generator, a technology that has been part of Mercedes cars, very well noted in India. So all of that just makes things a little more interesting. But there's one more technology that Mercedes-Benz has been taking in all of its production cars. And that one is inspired by F1, a technology that propels the F1 car now becomes part of the mainstay of many of these cars. And that's what the S63 e-Performance is all about. But out of the two cars, the one I'm most interested in is this one. It's the S-Class, the S63 e-Performance to be very precise. And what all does it have? Let's take a look. Now the S-Class obviously is all about luxury. This one has a hint of performance in it. And by a hint, I mean a lot. It's a 4-liter V8 bi-turbo engine inside with e-Performance assist. That means there is an electric motor right at the back, a 13 kilowatt-hour one, which pushes out 188 brake horsepower. Total amount of brake horsepower that comes out of this one is more than 800 brake horsepower, and there's 1430 Newton meters of torque on offer. It's insane. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour done in just 3.3 seconds. That's how quick it is. It's a big car, it's heavy, but yet 3.3 seconds is phenomenal amount of time. But remember, this is an AMG, so yes, it gets AMG specific bits right at the front, and even on the side skirts, if you see, there is a bit of carbon fiber as well. So having said all of that, what's it like on the inside though? It is sporty on the outside, it has the sporty engine, it has everything that you need. But is it still an S-Class on the inside? Let's find out. Now on the inside, to the sportiness aspect of it is still very much intact, because you get a lovely looking dash there. That's a bit of glass there, and a carbon fiber finish inside. And there is red stitching all over these places, and of course AMG seats. Now AMG seats are usually very hugging. These two are, but extremely comfortable. Having said that, this is the 12.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, big, right up front in your face. All the information that you need. Of course, MBUX connectivity, it does have. It also has a lot of stuff like blind spot monitoring. It also has lane assist and all these features that were already part of the S-Class as well. So there is no skimping of features, frankly, when it comes to this car. But let's check out what the rear has to offer, because the definition of luxury, that is the S-Class, is of course at the back, right? Well, to answer the question I posed earlier, it is still an S-Class. Look at the space I have on offer, and look at how great it is to sit right here. Really, the ambience is without a doubt very much S-Class. Having said that, you have a screen, you have even this tablet at your disposal to basically give you all the information you need at your beck and call. Something that we have always thought of the S-Class to be like. Now, having said all of that, it is still a performance-oriented car. So you still get this red stitching, you get nice seats, well-bolstered seats, and you also get these sporty elements right here. And of course, this being an Edition 1 model, there is a Burmeister beautiful audio system here. We will of course tell you more about it in our review, but what I wanted to bring out is the battery pack, the 13 kilowatt hour battery pack which this car gets. Now this is in all essence a sort of a plug-in hybrid. Now the all battery technology that you have there, it basically gives you 33 kilometers on one charge. So yes, all EV mode, 33 kilometers of range is what you get. Now that battery sits right here behind the rear seat. Now that ensures that the weight distribution at the front and the back is great. Now we will of course test that once we get this car when we get to drive this car. So wait for that review for us to tell you more. But this is the kind of technology that was used in Formula 1 and now makes its way to all the production models. Now we have already seen the GTS get it when we did the review last time around. So this becomes the second car to get that technology. Great technology to have, and we see that all the premium models from the company are getting that too. So yes, more models coming with that technology very, very soon. Now both these cars will be available very, very soon, and both will come to India as a completely built unit. This one will be available on a made-to-order basis, while this one will be available in very limited numbers. Now, having said that, the exclusivity quotient, of course, is still intact. So yes, any car you pick, it will be exclusive.